Business process reengineering is where business decides to erase and recreate the process of their business operations from scratch because they want to be way more efficient in terms of improving the quality, the product output, and most importantly, reducing costs and maximizing profit for their business. This process uses continually upgrading technology to create new processes that are more innovative to get rid of inefficient processes used in the past. There are a few steps that are involved in business process reengineering, which are to first identify the need for change with the inefficient processes. Next, you'll have to put together a team of experts and managers that will carry out this plan, and then the processes should finally be re-engineered and progress will be tracked through comparing key performance indicators, much like inventory turnover or cycle time. One of the problems with BPR is that the larger you are, the more expensive it is to implement it. A startup, a few months after opening, might undergo business process reengineering since it only has minimal cost to execute. However, once an organization grows, it'll have a harder and more expensive time to completely re-engineer its processes. Some will wonder, is a full-on BPR even necessary because of the time and money that it would require? But it should be used to eliminate process deficiencies when all other performance-boosting methods fail. A real-world example of BPR is the car company Ford Motors, who realized that their accounts payable division in the 1980s was really inefficient and ineffective because they had about 500 people in that specific department alone, compared to one of their smaller competitors, Mazda, who only had about 5 people in their accounts payable division. So they decided to analyze the current system and realized that they needed to cut the number of workers in that department by at least a couple hundred people. When they took their initial analysis, their current system operated in this very efficient way. So what they would do with their current system was the purchasing department would write a purchase order. They sent a copy to the accounts payable division. Then the material control would receive the goods and send a copy of the related document to the accounts payable division. At the same time, the vendor would send a receipt to the accounts payable division for its goods. Then the clerk at the accounts payable department would have to match the 3 orders, which would take a lot of people to execute and a lot of time. So as you could see with their original system, it was very ineffective and it took way too many people to do it and way too much time. So it was very inefficient. So Ford ended up completely re-engineering this process of their business by starting from scratch and rethinking of a new idea. So their new system was they would send purchasing issues would be ordered and put into an online database. Then the material control receives the goods and cross-references with the database to make sure it matches an order. If there's a match, material control accepts the order on the computer. This method right here completely changed the outlook for Ford, and it would be a lot more time efficient and would require little to no accounts payable clerks, so they could get rid of most of that accounts payable division. So they are able to reduce their costs and maximize profit in the process. So that is what business process reengineering is.